Willie D Live.
What's up, family? We're in day 10 of Diddy's federal trafficking trial, and the defense is on the offense right now. Diddy's legal team has entered a bunch of glamour shots of Cassie as evidence in the criminal trial. Their point? To show that Cassie's career was not hurt by the freak-offs, as prosecutors have claimed. Check out some of the photos. Cassie's all glammed up doing a photo shoot, working on music videos, going to events, and rubbing elbows with major celebrities. Diddy's defense is using the photos to rebut the prosecutor's claims and some of Cassie's testimony, where she said she spent all her time doing freak-offs and recovering from the sex rumps, that her career was stifled. What's more, the defense argued in court on Thursday the photos also go against the prosecutor's arguments that Cassie was keeping up her appearance specifically for the freak-offs. The photos came up during testimony from a makeup artist who worked with Cassie and Diddy, and she said she did Cassie's makeup for some of the photos. The images show Cassie with celebs, including Wiz Khalifa, Rihanna, and Ryan Leslie. Y'all remember Ryan, right? That's the dude who Diddy took Cassie from. Or did Diddy just sit and wait for Cassie to come to him? And check this out. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Diddy's defense also tried to submit 2 more photos, but they were not admitted after prosecutors protested. One of those photos included Cassie posing with a gun in her mouth. Now, why is that so significant? Because it shows that Cassie was not afraid of guns. That's right, I said it. I know y'all got an excuse for that. Well, when she was young. Well, she was just acting. That's different. Well, of course she wouldn't be afraid of a prop. It's not a real gun, Now, these were allegedly real guns. But even if they weren't, I know people who would never put a play gun in their mouth because they really are afraid of guns. They're paranoid. I just don't think the prosecution is proving their case thus far. Maybe they got a surprise witness who's going to come out of the shadows like they do in the movies. I don't know. But so far, that's all I'm saying, so far, I haven't seen it. If they bring one out that can prove it, fine. But if not, fine. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up, fam, I do not believe that man sex trafficked anybody. I do not believe that man was running a drug enterprise. And I don't believe the prosecution really believes that. These people know that man made his money selling records and performing and doing those brand deals. That's where them hundreds of millions came from. I think the money spent on freak-offs was a drop in the bucket. It just don't even make sense if you really think about it. I don't think they're proving their case. So far, all we know for sure right now is that Diddy has the propensity to be violent. We know that he can be violent. We know that. We've seen what he did to Cassie in that video. But that's not what he's on trial for. He's on trial for running a criminal enterprise. They're saying Bad Boy was a criminal enterprise. I think if they were serious, fam, they would go after the people who stroke Diddy's checks. Because I ain't never seen them get it. You mean to tell me all these decades of Universal Music, Sony, and Warner, ain't none of these guys been connected to having freak offs, having sex with multiple people and all this wild, crazy stuff. Where are these guys at? Where are their criminal cases? That's what I want to know. I think Diddy really, really ran somebody hot. Diddy got besides himself. But I'm going to tell you the reason why I think they came for Diddy more than any other reason. I don't even think it has a whole lot to do with Diddy, coming after that liquor company. That might be part of it, but I'm gonna tell you the bigger play here. The bigger play is when Diddy stuck. Can y'all answer? Let me see if y'all can get the answer first. Type down the answer right now if you think you know why specifically they came for Diddy. Type your answer down right now. Let's see what you got. Let me see what you got. Okay, here I go. I'm coming right now. I'm going to tell you why I think they came for Diddy. I think they came for Diddy because Diddy started that political party. That's powerful. That's more powerful than Diddy getting a cut from some clothing sales or some alcohol sales, even if it is $100 million, $200, $300 million. No. That political party, that political group, when he started talking about that rock the vote thing and being serious about it, and you having the power to block, 4, 5, 6 million people, maybe 10 or more, when you have that kind of power, now you got their attention. That's a lot of power to be able to have enough influence where you can sway elections. You got 5 to 10 million people under your influence signing up to say we won't change, we're gonna hold our vote, or we're gonna take our vote over there. That's real power. Anybody out there thinking this is power, just going out here shooting people, that ain't nothing. You going to jail. Or you gonna get killed. That ain't no power. Ain't no power in that. Power is if you can do all of that and never go to jail. Now you got some power. But if you do that and they can put out a warrant for your arrest and say, and put a bounty on you, man, you out of here. That ain't no power. The dude who just shot the dude in Chicago in front of the gas station because he was talking to his girl, he ain't got no power. He thought he had some power because he had the power to shoot Buddy and gun him down and take his life. But he did not have enough power to save his own self. See, so now his dumb ass is going to prison for a gang of years. He destroyed the other guy's family and he destroyed his own family in the process. He cut off his nose to spite his face. Let his emotions outrun his common sense. Made absolutely no sense for him to kill that man. Now the girl, she probably got her back knocked out by another dude the same night that he got arrested. She knew this dude was a damn fool. Just imagine if he was that stupid, he was that emotional. Imagine how many times he'd whooped on her or threatened her life. So she probably scared to death. She drove the getaway car. A woman like that already know that death is around the corner for the dude she dating. So she already got her next dude lined up, or she's already anticipating this dude getting killed or going to jail for a gang of years. So she ain't gonna do nothing but pivot and be with another dude just like that. So he mad that Buddy was talking to his girl. Now his ass in jail and everybody talking to his girl. Well, anybody who found her attractive, I didn't think she was that attractive. But in any event, different strokes for different folks, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, fam, I I think that the defense proved that Cassie is not afraid of guns. And keep in mind, Cassie threatened to kill one of the male escorts. Told him she would kill him, cut him up. She didn't just say kill, she said she'll cut him up. Yeah, little old sweet Cassie. Cassie got some of y'all food. Oh man, I've seen all kinds. I've seen all types of people, fam. And one thing that I've learned about people, you cannot judge a book by its cover. No more talk.